Welcome back to the station. If you are just joining us, I invite you to open up a copy of Blender right now and follow along. I would also suggest going back to part 1 and starting there and earning your way here. But if this is not your first time, then welcome back. So let's jump right into it. Today we're going to build out the canopy. And remember early on we talked about if you take care of the geometry, the geometry is going to take care of you. We're going to let the geometry do that. I'm going to select this right here and this right here. Shift click. Oh, let me make sure I got screencast keys turned on. So these two, like that. And then I'm going to extrude on the Z. Okay. Just like that. And then I'll come up over here and let's grab these in a little bit. Like that. And then let's hit R to rotate these around just a scotch. And then extrude them again and bring them closer in. Rotate them again. I'm going to hide the rudder over here just so I can see exactly what I'm doing. And then I'll E to extrude a third and final time and bring it in to connect with its base. Okay, and then you come over here and you think, whoa, look at all this stretch right here. That's okay. You know how to get rid of this stretch with a loop cut. Control R, loop cut, and bring it all the way down. You got another one? No problem. Control R, loop cut, bring it all the way down. And that helps get rid of the stretch. One thing you can see up here from just me moving my mouse, it wasn't precise on the axis. I'm going to hit 3 to go into face select mode, and then I'm going to select these faces and scale them on the Y at 0, and they should all go flat just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to select these faces up here and do the exact same thing. Scale them on the Y at 0, and they go flat. And then let's do the same thing for the back side. Okay, scale them on the Y at 0. And let's do it 1, 2, 3, 4. Scale on the Y at 0. Okay, and you can see up here, these are also just a little bit off. So let's scale them on the Z at 0, and that gets them flat. That's what we want. That's what we want. That's what we're looking for. That's the money shot. Scale them on the Z at 0. All right, so now I'm going to delete. Let's see. Get down here. Yeah, so I'm going to delete these 3 faces and these 3 faces. And I'm just going to right click and dissolve those faces. Now these are faceless here. There's no faces. Okay. So what we can do is I want to come up here in edge select mode, this edge, and connect it to this edge. Fill it with a face. This edge and this edge. Fill it with a face, this edge, and this edge. Fill it with a face. You guessed it, this edge right here. And this edge right here, you guessed it, F, to fill it with a face. Scale it on the Z at 0, okay? And then take this one and scale it on the Z at 0. And that's just how you can make it a little smoother than it currently looks, okay? And you're still going to see there's just some weird-ish geometry stretching here. But that's okay. Come down here to the green triangle, which is your data properties, and just click on Auto Smooth, and that should smooth itself out. Okay? Okay, now, right there, you can see we got a nice little window. Okay, now let's do the exact same thing for the front. Here, extrude on the Z, and we'll bring that up like that, and then we'll rotate it around like that. We'll grab a quick loop cut here, and maybe we scale this down a little bit like so. Okay, nothing I'm doing is new for anyone who has followed along with us. Okay, now let's grab this in like so, and then same thing, we'll extrude again, maybe scale that in like that, and extrude again. Bring that down like so. Okay, and then similar to last time, we need to straighten this out, right? So let's go 1, 2, 3, and scale it on the Y at 0. And then let's go 1, 2, 3, and scale on the Y at 0. And then same thing for the top. Let's scale it on the Z at 0. Let's grab these 3 and extrude on the Y. Like that, and then we're just going to rotate them as we bring it around. So we'll do like that, and then we'll extrude again on the Y. We'll rotate again like so. Maybe scale that in. And we're just going to add a couple of loop cuts. And then if you hit double G on your loop cut, you can bring it up. You can slide that to wherever you need it to. Now, if we take this face that we just made right here, okay, and extrude that out on the Y, then we can grab it down and bring it in. Now you see this, holy cow, this is crazy. Just add a couple of loop cuts, and it brings your geometry back into the realm of the not so crazy, okay? And we're gonna take this. Okay, so now with this selected, we can bring this in, and let's go up. Here. Nice. Okay, everybody save your work. Here, you know what? Let's just, while we're here, let's hit Control R, like this. We'll go like that. We'll hit another one, Control R. We'll go like that. And then if you got any weird stretching, just pull it. Okay. And then we can come right here and do the exact same thing. Okay. We'll go with this. We'll go about right here. Like that. And we'll go here. Like that. And then let's just connect these. So first, let's take this face and dissolve these faces. And then we'll go with edge face, select with edge select it. We'll go face. And then we'll go face. Face. And face. Okay. And then same thing, if you're here, we need to go auto smooth again. It smooths that out. And there we go. That's how you create that. So now we're ready to put in our windows. Okay. Okay, now this right here connects. You can see in our reference image right here, there's a lip for the windshield. Okay, so let's make that lip. Let's pull back just a little bit about here. Okay, and if we need to thin everything out, which is no problem, we just add a loop cut. Okay. Okay, so now let's extrude. We'll grab that, we'll keep it low. Check our work. We're okay with that. We'll touch this up momentarily. And let's add another extrusion and grab it and bring it in like that. Okay, and now we obviously need to touch this up. Okay, and this is to taste here, you guys. All right, you can use however much you want or none at all of what I'm doing. Okay, so now we have, oh, look at that. So we got it here, and we're okay with there, but here, so this clearly needs to be pulled out to about there. Well, that's on us. Okay, so let's do that. Now, and maybe we turn proportional editing on for this one. We pull it out. No, goodness gracious. Here, and then we scroll the middle mouse wheel in. Then we move it out on the Y. Like so. To about there. And we see how that looks. Okay. Maybe something like that. Okay, fun stuff. Everybody save your work. Let's make the propeller. Okay, we've been dancing around this long enough. So in object mode, let's Shift A to add a cube. Okay, let's scale this way down and get into edit mode and wireframe just so everybody can see what's happening. Bring this right here. And we'll scale this down considerably. And then we'll E to extrude this out. And E to extrude this out again. Okay. So with everything selected, we got it here. Let me get this away from you for a minute just so we can clear it up. Okay. Let's take these on the far end, and let's scale these on the Z. Okay, and we'll bring this in just a scotch. Then let's grab these and scale these on the Y. Now let's give this some roundness. So I'm gonna add 2 loop cuts here, like this. We'll take these, scale it on the Z, just to add a little roundness. To our airfoil. Okay, scale this up like that. We can bring this whole thing, I want this a little thinner, so we'll scale the whole thing on the Z, and then we can bring this in it even more on the Z. Let's scale this down. We want to align this with our propeller. So let's rotate on the Z and pirouette this like this. Okay, if we go perfect 90 like that. Okay, and now let's get object mode. We'll scale this even more. Okay, let me hide this spinner. Yeah. Okay, so you can see right here that we have a ballpark. We're going to rotate it like that. Like that, maybe. Okay? Because as this thing rotates, there has to be an angle on our blade, okay? We have to push the wind down to get that type of lift. Okay, now we'll bring this, let's center this on the X like that, and then we'll go cursor is selected. Okay, so now everything's centered here. Okay, so now select half of this and extrude it out and go till about here. You can see about how far out our wing goes. Wing goes. Okay. And then shape it, right? So we got this. Probably need to scale that down a little more. And then we can add a couple of loop cuts here. And scale that. Scale that even more. Okay. Now let's kick into object mode. And what we can do is we can you can shade this smooth, no problem. Go ahead. You can auto smooth it. And then you get a nice little propeller blade. If it's too sharp, add another loop cut. Okay. Right? You can give it all the geometry you need to, Haas. Now, this is a fun one. Okay. So we have a 3 prop airplane. And if we just rotate it, because we should be on center right with our spinner. Okay. So 360 degrees makes a full circle, and we have 3 blades. So how many degrees separate each blade? We remember from our math tables, it's 120. Okay, 120 plus 120 plus 120 is 360. So Shift D to duplicate it and then rotate it 120 degrees. Okay, and if this is centered, if you have, this is the most important part of what we're doing. This centerpiece is on the very bottom of what we're doing. So now if you go Shift D again, rotate it 120 degrees. Now look at that. We have an evenly spaced propeller. Guys, I like this. Okay, let's get some wheels going. All right, in object mode, let's go Shift A to add a cube. Let's scale this son of a gun way down, like here. Let's grab him over here and bring him down, just like this. Let's line him up on the side as well. Okay, nice. I'm glad we're seeing this. This needs to be rotated. Yeah, let's extrude. Try and rotate that like that. And then we can scale this in right here. We can grab this like that. We can extrude here, scale that out. Extrude again. Extrude again. Scale that in. And then extrude straight down. And then scale on the Z at 0 to level that out. With this one, we can extrude on the X like that. Scale that down. And now we can make our wheel right here. You know what? I think that plays. So everybody get up, get a bend, get a stretch. And in the next one, we will build out our glass windows. We will build out our wheel. And we will texture. We'll start to put some textures on our plane. We'll add some materials to our plane. We'll make this look like metal, and we'll make our spinner, bright red, kind of that fire engine red, and we'll make our windows look like glass. So get up, get a bend, get a stretch, and we'll see you in the next one.